My name is George Simons. I'm a co-founder of SoloSuit.com. I'm going to talk about how to know if you're being sued by NAR Inc. All right. We get a lot of customers over at SoloSuit who are being sued by these guys, NAR Inc. Basically, how you know you're being sued by them is if you see a legal document that looks like this with their name on it. All right. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. If you get this legal document, a complaint that looks like this, says NAR Inc. on it, that means you're being sued by them, right? It might have the question, why am I being sued by NAR Inc? I've never heard of these guys. I've never done business with them. Well, it's because they're a debt collection agency, right? They probably bought that debt from somebody else. They might have bought it from like Capital One or Chase Bank or whoever, and now they're trying to collect on that debt. Okay. You might also see the name North American Recovery. NAR stands for North American Recovery. And you know what to do if you're being sued by them. Well, there's just 3 steps you have to do, right? First, you answer the complaint. So you make an answer document, a legal document to respond to that complaint, and you respond to every numbered paragraph in the complaint they sent you. Okay, step number 2. You assert your affirmative defenses. This is literally a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. You don't want to miss it. All right? This is where you make any defense against their case in this answer document. Put that right into the answer document. Okay, and then step 3, you have to make 2 copies of this answer document, mail 1 to the courts, 1 to the plaintiff's attorney, so 1 to NAR Inc.'s attorney. All right? That's it. Those are the 3 steps, right? Make an answer, make your defenses, send the copy to the court and to the attorney. All right. If you don't have a printer, or if this sounds kind of confusing, SoloSuit.com can do all this for you. You can just head over to SoloSuit.com. It takes about 15 minutes to generate an answer document. We'll even have an attorney review the document for you and mail it out, print and mail it for you. A lot of people don't have printers these days, right? We'll take care of that for you. Also, you can watch our video, a more in-depth guide about how to respond to a debt collection lawsuit. All right, let's dive in a little bit more details about NAR Inc. NAR Inc., again, like we mentioned, it stands for North American Recovery. It's a debt collection agency. It's actually based in Salt Lake City, Utah. Utah is where SoloSuit began, so actually right just down the street. It opened up for business in 1993, has 19 employees, managed by the president, who is David Saxton. According to a little research on Pacer, which is the federal, basically like a library of federal court cases, there have been some lawsuits, including NAR Inc. in them. One in particular, that's kind of interesting. May 23rd, 2012, NAR Inc. sent a collection letter to a Colorado consumer regarding a medical debt. It happens all the time. However, in this case, the woman claimed the agency had called her on a regular basis, probably a little too frequently, sometimes several times a day. That's a lot. And even asked her elderly neighbor to get her to contact them. Okay, that's a big no-no. Generally, it's against the FDCPA for an agency to call a neighbor or to let somebody else know about the debt other than the debtor. So when the consumer asked the agency if approaching her neighbor was legal, they allegedly replied that they could do anything they needed in order to locate her. No, that's not. Nope, that's not right. So what she do? She hired a consumer attorney, and they sued the company for allegedly discussing her situation with third parties, using harassive and abusive tactics to collect the debt, like calling her all the time. And ultimately, the matter was settled. All right, so that's a little happy ending. Again, this is allegations, but a debt collection agency, it's against the law to violate the FDCPA. So if they do, you can hold them accountable. All right, here's how you know if you're getting calls from NAR Inc. Their phone numbers are ready for it. These are some of their known phone numbers. 801-364-0777. Yep. 801-942-2060. 800-364-0777. 6445. Now, those are some common numbers. If you see those numbers on your phone, well, it's your friends, NAR Inc. And, well, you might not want to answer. Just so you know, in this case, if you are just like receiving calls from them, you have rights under the FDCPA. You can request that they send you a debt validation package. They can't harass you, call you names, call you excessively at like late at night or early in the morning. And they do have to prove that they are authorized to collect the debt. So just so you know, those are some tips. Again, if they actually are suing you, you can use solosuit.com to respond. Again, this takes about 15 minutes to generate your answer. We'll have an attorney review it. Head on over to solosuit.com. As always, I'm here for you guys. I'm rooting for you. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. We will get back to you, usually within 24 hours. All right. Thanks.